instead of the first carbon atom, the OH group is on the second carbon atom, because if we number it, it becomes 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see that the OH group is on the second carbon atom. So this will become butane, again butane because 4 carbon atoms in the main chain, 2 and all 2 because the OH group is on the second carbon atom. We can have more structural isomers for this, because what we have done is position isomerism. We have just changed the position of the functional group, but we can also change the chain. We can also branch the chain. So this can become CH3 whole twice CH, this will become CH3 whole twice CH2 OH. So wait, are there 4 carbon atoms? There is a slight mistake over here. It cannot be CH2, it has to be CH, and then yeah, so this becomes CH3 whole twice CH CH2OH. Now what we have here is actually, if we draw the structural formula, it becomes so this time we have a methyl group in this. Now if we number the chain 1, 2, 3 or 3, so you can see that in either case the main chain has 3 carbon atoms, because 1, 2 and 3. So the main chain has 3 carbon atoms, and in either case a methyl group is on the second carbon atom and the OH group is on the first carbon atom. So this becomes 2-methyl, because the methyl group is on the second carbon atom. So this becomes 2-methyl propane, because there are 3 carbon atoms in the main chain, propane 1-ol. And now you can see that 1-ol because the alcohol is on the first carbon atom, propane because there are 3 carbon atoms in the main chain, 1, 2 and 3, and 2-methyl because there is a methyl group on the second carbon atom. Now if we look at some more isomers, because this is not where it ends, this can continue. So instead I can have CH3 whole twice COH CH3. Now in this case it is actually, you can write it either like this, or you can write it as CH3 whole thrice COH, because you can see that this carbon atom, the alpha carbon atom, which has the functional group attached to it, has 2 CH3 groups here and 1 CH3 group here. So it is in total attached to 3 CH3 groups. Now if I draw the skeletal formula for this alcohol, it becomes, sorry about that, and then I have a methyl group and another methyl group. Now if I start naming this numbering this compound, first carbon atom, second carbon atom, second carbon atom, or second carbon atom. So there are 3 different main chains. All of them have 2 carbon atoms. Now, so you know that there will be 2 carbon atoms in the main chain, and you can see that okay, I'm sorry about this. Have I done something wrong over here? No. Okay, so this is fine. Now if you see, I have 2 carbon atoms in the main chain, and this becomes, and you can see that on the second carbon atom there are 2 methyl groups attached. So there are 2 methyl groups attached on the second carbon atom. So this becomes 2,2 dimethyl. So okay, not on the second, but actually on the first. Yeah, so I've made a mistake. Actually, I'm really sorry, because if you see, the two methyl groups are not on the second carbon atom. They are attached to the first carbon atom, which is this carbon atom. So this becomes 1,1 dimethyl ethane 1-ol. Now let's understand where we get this name. So alcohol group on first carbon atom, 1 all. And there are 2 carbon atoms in the main chain in any case,